Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Well, what do you think this is? No, it's not a tribble from Star Trek. It's a little hairy thing, and it's actually a fruit. And it's really interesting because the whole thing can be eaten, and it has a million attributes. Well, this is Rambutan, and one of my favorite things. And if you open it up, it actually looks like this. If you open it up, it's like that. And a beautiful, beautiful fruit on the inside. It's luscious and sugar sweet, syrupy, luscious. Um, mm, a whole bunch of different, kind of like lychee, but they're in the same kind of family, but not exact. They're totally different also. And this is one of my favorite things. They're a little pricey. I find them at the supermarkets now. I mean, which is pretty great. They used to be hard to come by, and now you're getting easier to find. Excuse me. Mm, really good. Yeah, I just love them. It's in part of the Sapodiniaceae family. There's about 200 varieties of these trees. Some that grow very short, about 15 feet, to some that grow to about 60, 66 feet or so. And they are loaded with fruit. They grow in South Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, China, Japan, and now in the Caribbean, and the South America, and the U.S., and Australia, Central America. Anywhere they have kind of a tropical kind of climate or a moderate climate, even California, though they can grow. They don't like big changes in humidity and temperature, so somewhere that's kind of stable. And the name goes back to, in Malaysian, it means hair. So I wish I had some, but anyway. And they really produce. They actually produce twice a year the fruit, and up to 6,000 fruits per tree. I mean, is that amazing or what? In fact, I took one of the seeds inside here. You can see the seed inside there, and actually grew a tree. I don't have any more room for trees in my yard, but I gave it to my mother-in-law, and they planted it, and beautiful tree. It goes straight up 15 feet, and then was just flat, and it makes a great shade tree. Big leaves, and it has these big pods that come on them, and they open up. They have these beautiful flowers, and wonderful fruit. Unfortunately, it didn't survive. But anyway, they grow them here on the island. They grow them in the States. They grow them all over. So it's a wonderful thing. And they like lots of water. Yeah, they're, like I said, sweet and tasty. Yeah, they're great for weight loss because they have very few calories. So if you want to lose those extra 10 pounds, you want to eat some rambutan. Also, it's loaded with vitamin C, and it helps prevent disease in general because of that. A lot of people talking about rambutan go on about all the attributes of vitamin C, right? You know, there's a billion attributes of vitamin C, from preventing cancer to healthy gums and mucous membranes to, strong bones, and on and on and on. That's a whole other program by itself. And heart health and everything. And it has a lot of vitamin C, so it's really amazing that a little package like this can be so delicious, at the same time can be so good for you. It has a lot of phosphorus and calcium for strong bones, so if you have osteoporosis, it's one of the things you want to eat. Also, lots of fiber for probiotics, so that's really good. Also, probiotics are the immune system, basically, of our whole body, and our bio mass that we have inside our gut is really important. Most people only have about a half pound of good bacteria. They should have about 4 or 5 pounds, and we need to people on a plant-based diet, like my whole foods plant-based diet and lifestyle, to get them to, be really healthy. Also, fiber helps to prevent cardiovascular disease, strokes, and cancer in general, and also helps in general with constipation. So if you have constipation, I never have constipation, and eating beans is part of that also. I eat about from 12 to 32 ounces of beans every day, and it's vital because beans are the food of longevity, and you can look that up. Also, these wonderful little fruits also contain a lot of iron and copper, which is great for anemia. So if you're anemic, you want to eat these. They are full of lots of energy, and so if you want to feeling kind of down and not able to get up and move it around, eat some rambutan. Contains a lot of vitamin E, which is good for sexual health and also for great-looking skin. Also, the outer covering, the other half here, outer covering, that can be actually eaten. Don't mind the hair. It's a little astringent, but it's good. Full of lots of polyphenols. And very good for diabetics because it lowers blood sugar like crazy. And it's right up there with some other herbs are really powerful for that. You can eat it raw, just like I did just now, or you could boil it and take the water and drink that. It'd probably be better for a lot of you because you could put a little stevia or something in it. It's kind of astringent, and you'll like that better. Also lowers fevers and great for diarrhea because it is astringent in general. And the seeds are great for diabetes also. And some people feel that they can just take these seeds out, dry them, cut them up, grind them up, make them into a powder, add a little water to it, and take it 2 or 3 times a day, and that really works well. I've used it myself, and it'll lower your blood sugar like that. Really amazing, and really, really good. It contains a lot of gallic acid, and it's a very powerful antioxidant, and it helps to prevent cancer and oxidative damage, getting rid of those free radicals. And we need to prevent free radical damage and get rid of free radical damage in our DNA. So that's really important. Also, cancers, the peel disrupts the cells themselves in cancer and stops their growth, cancer cells growth. So that's really important. That's pretty amazing stuff. I think that a lot of people don't think about fruits and the peel. Same thing with mangosteen. A lot of it's not the fruit in the inside that's important. It's the peel that is really important. Also, another study shows that if you eat 5 rambutan a day, it cuts your chances of coming down with cancer by half. So wow, that's a big deal. Cancer is rampant these days, and I really think it's really important to decrease our chances of coming down with cancer as much as possible. The oil of seeds can be used for cooking. This whole thing, the whole tree is basically can be used. The bark, the leaves, the seeds, the peel, the fruit itself, and the fruit, and they can be roasted or boiled, and they have a lot of healing saponins in them. And I've actually eaten the seeds myself and never had any problems whatsoever. Some people say they're toxic, but I have not seen that. Other people say, it should be roasted. Other people say you can eat them raw. So I really don't know what to say. I have eaten the seeds myself. I have no problems with it. But depends on the person. So try it and see how it works for you. The leaves can be boiled, and the juice, of the leaves can also be used, and it's a powerful painkiller. It actually works on the brain to shut off the pain centers in our brain. So if you have a lot of pain, the leaves of the rambutan tree is amazing. Um, you can boil a few leaves in a glass of water and then strain and then drink that 3 times a day. That really does a great job. If you have constant pain, first of all, go on my diet at www.paulhaider.com and go up in the right hand corner and find my diet and use that exactly, and your pain is going to disappear. If you have some kind of pain that's not disappearing because of diet, because of injury or something like that, then you might want to try some rambutan leaves if you can find them. That's another big deal. I mean, if you can get the fruit itself is really pretty easy to find nowadays. It was hard to find before, but now it's getting easier and easier. Also, the fruit is antibacterial and antiviral also, and so eating those things are really good for your body. The bark of the tree can be boiled and used for canker sores, which is really good, and it's very astringent. I mean, if you want to add some stevia to that, for sure. The seeds are when roasted are full of carbs and protein, and they make a great snack. So, and they're full of great antioxidants, and they're great for grinding up raw, and you can make that into a paste and use it on your skin, and it really is good for getting rid of acne and blemishes, and it's pretty astringent, so it also, tightens up your skin too. And so that works really well. Um, the fruit helps for those who have morning sickness. If you're pregnant and you're having morning sickness, and boy, there's not a lot you can take because you can't take a lot of medications and things. So just eating some of these fruit, they're nice and sweet and juicy, and they settle your stomach right away. They also aid in digestion, which is really good. Also, they're antiseptic and kill a lot of bacteria also, but not the bad bacteria, only the good. Keep the bad bacteria from proliferating and don't really bother the good bacteria in general. So that's a plus. They these little fruits protect the liver, the kidneys, and also the pancreas. So because they have a lot of antioxidants in them, they're powerful because of that. They have a lot of glutathione peroxidase and superoxidase and dismutase in them, which is a powerful antioxidants which do most of the healing. Also, the juice of the fruits themselves can also be used on your hair. Yeah, if I had hair. You can juice these and put them through a juicer, and then take the juice and put it on your hair and let it set for about 15 minutes, and then shampoo is normal, and you end up with lustrous looking hair. Um, Great for your skin. The seeds are great for your skin. They contain hardly any fat. The fruits are mostly just this wonderful, luscious flavor and good energy. And they're calcium for strong bones, phosphorus for strong bones, potassium for heart regulation and good heart contractions, iron and copper for anemia, some B vitamins for good mood and feeling great in general, and energy and vitality. Vitamin C for healing just about everything. I know good friends who heal cancer with IV vitamin C. So it's pretty powerful stuff. The more vitamin C we can get in, the better. And the vitamin E for sexual health and great looking skin. Vitamin A is another powerful antioxidant for healing just about everything. Magnesium for enzyme production and the interactions in the body. You know that there is over 37 trillion chemical reactions going on in the body. 37 trillion. That's pretty amazing. Zinc for boosting up our immune system, and more and more and more. You can eat these things raw. They're wonderful raw. You can add them to salads. You can cook with them. You can make jams and jellies with them, wines and liqueurs, curries, soups and stews, all kinds of things. If you Google, what to do with, recipes with rambutan in them, you'll find a whole bunch of different great things. I just love eating them myself. It's a pleasant surprise to see them in the store. We don't always have them. And so to find them once in a while is really great. And you can find them in Asian markets for sure. A lot of times I find them in Chinatown. Chinatown, I love going to Chinatown in New York or San Francisco or just about anywhere and walking around. And I always find rambutan, longan berries, or different things to eat. And durian, I love durian also. A lot of people don't. But also you can find them in supermarkets now. You know, you can find wonderful rambutan in the supermarkets. They're becoming real popular. In fact, they're growing them here for commercial distribution. In fact, they're so prized that people, their crop is already bought out even before the fruit appears. So pretty amazing. So it's another wonderful fruit. And we should eat a lot of different types of fruit and vegetables because every one of them has trace elements in them which are really good for us. And we only get the particular ones in different fruits. So it's really good to eat lots of different things. Most people eat about 6 different things throughout their day. And there's hundreds and probably hundreds and hundreds of different fruits and veggies. So try to expand your repertoire of different kinds of foods to eat, and you'll feel better, and your body will respond quickly, and you're going to be feeling great. So have a wonderful day. And remember, if you want to get a hold of me, my consultations are always free. You can get all my contact info is down below. Hit show more. And I help you in any way, shape, and form I can. My phone number is there. My email address is there. And my Skype address is there. So feel free to get a hold of me. Remember, I go to bed by 8 p.m. So call me early. Email is probably the best. If you ask a question and it's a long piece I have to send you, it's pretty hard to do it on the phone. And or you can text me also, and on Facebook you can message me under my Facebook page is Dr. Paul Haider, and you can get me there also. But remember, most of all, remember, I love you. And if you care to make a donation, that's really greatly appreciated. I love you.